Welcome into this reading. We are looking into your mind, your heart, and your soul to get a good, deeper understanding of what message needs to be sent to you today from your spiritual team, your spirit guides. So in the mind energy, oh wow, we've got stargazing coming in here. Such a beautiful card, hey? Stargazing. So it says here, it takes a lot of courage to reach for the stars, to expand the self, but it is possible. The moment I'm holding this card, there's this feeling like for some reason, okay, I do feel a bit of a heavy feeling, like a bit of a darkness, even though it is stargazing and it would be nighttime when we are stargazing. But there's this feeling of something that I'm picking up on here. I feel like you went through a darkness in your life, where you had to, at the end of the day, decide to look at the stars or remain in the darkness. There's some kind of battle that you fought here that I feel you had to overcome something in your own life, maybe more than one thing. It just feels like a lot of stumbling in the darkness, not really knowing where you're going, not really knowing if you're ever going to see the morning again. There's a very strange energy that I'm picking up on here. And I feel I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm getting, Spirit Guide giving me this sort of imagery and words. And it's like, there is no darkness. There's no stars. This is how I feel. I got this vision, okay? It's you in the dark. You're walking through this area that's in nature, but you don't see any of the beauty because it's dark. Everything's black. And you can barely see the path ahead of you. You're stumbling over things, stumbling over rocks in the darkness. And there's an energy of you wanting to give up hope with regards to your life and where you're going and anything, and just breathing every single day, breathe in, breathe out, that's my existence. And all of a sudden, the star that we are talking about, it didn't come from above you, it came from within you. A little light, so tiny, like a speck of a star, just began to shine again in your energy. And when this light shone, it's like it switched on something else outside of you, and you noticed the stars were shining. And that's when you stopped really looking at what was going on around you, and you started looking at the possibilities of what could happen in your life. And I feel like you started to fill yourself with hope. You started to go, I'm going to change my situation, I'm going to change my life. If other people can do this, then so can I. People are talking about how they can change their life. I can do this as well. And there's either like a goal or a dream that you're now working on to change this reality that you're experiencing. Some of you already, you're experiencing the shift and the change already. You're seeing changes, things are getting better. And for others of you, you're still really just looking up at that star, wondering how to get there. You don't have to get there. It's inside of you. The star is in you. It's in you. All you have to do is look within now, because the light that you're looking for to rescue your life, to change things, lies inside, and it is brighter than any star you will ever see. Feed it. Start to feed this light. Start to give it your energy. Start to focus not so much on the without, but the within. Because at the end of the day, being a witch as I am, we saw from the very beginning of time the energies that move above what reality shows. And we'll walk into a room and we'll pick up on a vibe, or we'll look at people and they may look amazing, but there's a big warning about with regards to them, and we kind of like, no. Then we'll see somebody maybe that just looks really and we see this light inside of them and we treat them kindly. So we're very different people than just what we have, especially today. And this light, I see it in you. And this light can become a spotlight if you feed it, which means you look at the light instead of the darkness. Okay? Means you must look not at the scary things in the dark around you. Start to look at the possibilities of what can be in that light. This is in your mind's energy. This is amazing. Let's have a look and see what's going on in the heart. Oh, okay. So you're still in the darkness here. This is crazy. Everything's like night here. It's definitely what I was picking up. Now you have the stars above you, okay, guiding you further. The star that lies inside of you that comes up here, and it reminds you of the star card in the tarot, that comes up here and it's now guiding you. It's like your inner light is pulling you somewhere, taking you on a journey, guiding you through this darkness. And now we got night again with full moon temple. Now it's different because the full moon, when it comes out among those stars, you can basically see what's going on around you. And it says here, celebration, peak, a transcending moment. You are going to, in your emotional energy here, be able to reach some kind of goal here in your life. It's big. I mean, that's a palace, okay? So it's a very big energy. I don't think like it's a small energy at all. I feel like this is something sacred, because the way that this looks to me, with that the temple floating there with water running off it, this is not an easy goal to reach as well. It's up there somewhere. You're trying to get there. You're trying to get yourself there. But notice that she's kind of like lifting off the ground. She's floating, okay? And this is where she is floating to male or female energy. This is a reality that you are creating here. And it's going to get easy for you now because the moon is about to come out here. And it's going to start to eliminate ways for you to get there. If you don't know how to get here, you don't have to know. All you need to know is what it is that you want, and hold it and keep on looking at that star. Don't get frustrated when you don't know how to get there. The how it comes, it shows itself to you. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. We got possibility. Okay, this is so good. Okay, we got possibility. Isn't that unicorn just absolutely beautiful? The colors are so stunning. Okay, so possibility. Raise your standards. This is in your soul's energy, okay? Elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Did you ever picture something like that? Aren't these cards just absolutely beautiful? I love stunningly beautiful cards. So this is like a palace. Like I said, that's like, what is this? You know, that's like, whoa, okay, palace somewhere up in the sky. This is what you can create. So I almost feel like, you know, don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to dream so out of the box that it makes you feel like, you know, I'm being ridiculous. You know, be ridiculous. Be a daydreamer. Be somebody when people go, that's unrealistic. Be unrealistic. Oh my goodness. It is these people, the dreamers, the unrealistic ones, the ones who dream so crazy, is it like even eccentric people who dream about the craziest things, who make it become reality. And you just look at what people can accomplish in life, and you will be so surprised at how amazing it can actually be. But if you limit yourself in your belief about who and what you are, then the reality will be limited as well. But if you leave the doors all open and you're just like, you know what, let's just see where this can go. And if you don't know how to do that, and you're kind of like, I don't know how, you know, I've got this amazing, I for the life of me cannot remember who said this, but there was somebody on YouTube, one of the bigger creators, that I remember them saying it, and I was like, oh my God, this is wonderful. I love what you said there. And I can't even like quote them as they're saying, but they were saying, you know, if you don't know how to think about something that's what you want to create, and you don't know, like maybe you feels like unbelievable to you, just say, universe, God, energy of light, or whatever it may be that you believe in, show me how wonderful it can get. Show me how absolutely, astoundingly, amazingly wonderful this life can get for me. And put that out there and let the universe do its thing for you. Okay, so let's see what else comes up here. In your mind energy, you got mind energy, King of Swords. Okay, another mind energy, Knight of Swords. I feel like you need to know direction. I feel like a lot of the feeling of you being lost, wow. Wow. You know what? I'm not even, your whole life is going to change. Your entire reality is going to change around you. Your entire reality is going to change. I see what's the biggest problem. The mind. Okay, because in the mind's energy with the stargazing, we've got the King of Swords, which is the ultimate mind card. King of Swords is like your idea of what it is that you want and being able to get here. And then the Knight of Swords being next to it is, how do I get there? This is an action card. How do I get to this King of Swords energy? How do I get my life to this place that I'm dreaming about in the star? And by the way, we have the star in your reading. Aquarius is in your reading. I had a feeling the star was showing up here. That's why I mentioned it earlier. I was like, the star card's going to show up here. And it did. Good sign in the reading. So with this energy, I feel like a lot of what could be blocking you from getting where you want to get to your life, you see, I envision myself living here, having these kind of friends, in this kind of relationship, doing this for a living, this kind of house that I want to live in looks like A, B, and C. These are the experiences I have every single day. And it's like, how do I get there? Okay, next to it up here in the mind is the Lover's card. And I feel like this is not only tied, for some of you guys, it could be you going, how do I even find that person that's perfect for me? How do I get my relationships, my friendships at a place where, or even meet people who are very aligned to me? This is also Gemini in your reading. And that is also about the journey that you're on, your path that you're on. Remember, the Lover's card is about even loving the life that you're in. Loving life, and life loves you back. It's a romantic relationship. It's all on its own there. If you can be in love with your life, it is the Lover's card. How do I get there? And I really feel like, from what I'm seeing here, how you're getting there, it is going to be shown to you. It is going to be shown to you. The main thing that you need to do is hold the dream, hold the goal here, and know that's where I'm going. Make it known to the universe. I did this as well at one point in my life. When I was still married, I'm not married now, I'm single. But my ex-husband brought me a car. I know, it's not right. But anyway, he brought a car, but it was like a chordy, you know what I mean? It's like And then I was like, why did you take money to get this car? And he was like, no, you're going to have this car. But I was like, no, we're not. I was like, this is not the car that we're driving, okay? I was like, no, I'm going to carry on catching Ubers and walk if I have to, but I'm not driving that car. And he was mad with me. He was really mad. And I was like, no, you're aiming too low. You're aiming too low. What are the possibilities? We need to think bigger. And he was like, no, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now you know why he's my ex, okay? So I was like, no, I'm not driving that car. No, it's not going to happen. And he ended up selling the car to somebody who was like coming past our house, and they saw the car and he sold it. And I was like, good riddance. And I made space for a car. I was like, this is the garage where the car's going to stand. I cleaned out everything out the garage. And I was like, cool, that's where my car's going to stand. But that's not my car. And a little while later, maybe about a couple of months later, I got the exact car that I wanted. The color, the make, the model, and I got it half price. And literally, I stood it in the driveway, and then it's like, now it's moving into the garage there, and I was like, that's the car I wanted. Thank you, universe. And I didn't even know at the time how I'm getting the money to drive this car, but I knew I was going to do it, and I ended up doing it. It just happened on its own. One thing led to another. And I feel like let me tell you, okay, you are moving into whatever reality this is. And the way that this is going to make you feel is going to make you feel different from how you feel now. Because what I'm picking up here is a lot of needing to know how, a lot of having come through something but still got the hope energy, but not knowing how to get there. Oh, you're getting there. Okay, in your heart energy, you got the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, hello. This is how it makes you feel if it's in your heart. Accomplished, safe, abundant, and you even feel like, I've worked so hard on this and I've got some kind of goal here. My life has reached this point. Oh, it's something interesting that I see here now. This is your peak, okay? So you are getting there. But it says here, celebration, okay? And I'm going to show you this card here. The Four of Wands comes in. This is a new life for you. Everything is going to change in your world. I know you listen to me again, but how? You see, there comes that king again asking, but how? How, where, how do I move forward? Hold this vision and life will show you how this is going to happen, because let me tell you, there's a big change coming for you. I see it in what's coming up next year. And just know, please, that whatever change is about to take place, because this is a brand new cycle for you. And by the way, this card is one of celebration, because it means a celebration of a new cycle started. And written here, it literally says celebration. Where is it? Yes, celebration. Celebration of a new life being born to you. And I'm going to jump a bit around these cards here. I'm leaving the center card on purpose. There's a center card here. It's in the heart energy. I'm getting there. I want to show you something. With regards to the possibilities, there's going to be some kind of shake-up here in your world. This is in your soul energy. So this, for me, it's like a destined path that you're on. There's a Tower card here. Before the Tower card, there is a celebration to remind you whatever changes here now moving forward. Be it a shift in your life, a shift in your career, a shift in your job, a shift anywhere. Please understand it is leading you to this new life, and it is a celebration. I remember a friend of mine, somebody very close to me, she also told me about something that happened recently with her and her husband, and it was like, oh, I'm so stressed out. And I was like, oh, okay. And I actually checked in the cards here, and I was like, no, this is not a bad thing. Actually, what is going on, because her husband got retrenched, what is actually going on is that he's getting a better job than where he is, and you'll be able to accomplish those goals that you've been looking for. And she had a very rocky month and a half, and she was just like, oh, the stress. And I heard from her now, and she's just like, no, it's exactly as you said. He literally got a better paying job with better benefits, more income flow. It's better in every way. And she's like, now we are renovating. And I'm like, good girl. It's like, you see, sometimes the Tower takes place to help us to get to the star. There it is. There it is. And you have the light inside of you. It is guiding you. The star light that you're seeing, that you think is outside of you, which is the life that you're trying to create. It's actually in you. You're already aligned to where you are going. So the way will be open for you to get there. As you are moving into this new life, you've got a beautiful Six of Cups coming in here. The Six of Cups talks about children, safety, thinking about the past, the inner child. So this can be really tied to you holding on to a dream that you've wanted to have in your life since you were a child, a kind of reality you wanted to live in. It can be a place that you're trying to move in where your family is safe, where you can build a beautiful life for them if you have children, family. And it's even if you don't have children and family, this then represents you, your own inner child that needs safety, that needs to be nurtured, that needs to play, that needs to find this life an adventure still. And this is where you are leading yourself here. But the ultimate card that blows my mind, because the center card in the tarot will be the strongest, is in your heart's energy and how this is going to make you feel. It is going to make you feel like an unbelievable powerhouse. You are going to feel like the Nine of Pentacles that can create the 10 of Pentacles. And you are going to feel as if you are in control of your world. You are safe in your world. You can create matter out of thought, literally. Money out of thought. Life out of thought and movement towards that thought. Things are falling into alignment here for you, and you become extremely, unbelievably strong. And this is the energy that you are now going to be carrying. Somebody who doesn't get messed with, okay? Somebody who is in control of their reality. Isn't this just absolutely beautiful? I love this reading. I think you've been through a lot. And I think some part of your journey didn't feel like this at all. I think you felt very small and very weak and insignificant. And that spark, that light inside of you is It's this. It's that's the star shining inside of you, because this is truly who you are. You're a creator. You are going to be in control of your reality, and you're going to be forming things here. You're going to be making things happen for yourself, which I absolutely love. I love this reading. I kind of feel like it's not over. I feel like there's something else that needs to be said. Let me look under the deck. Okay, let's see what's going on. We've got imagination showing up here. What do you want to imagine? Remember, it says here possibility. Imagine stuff. Envision a new reality. I had a feeling the reading's not over. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. That's crazy. That is crazy. There's so many synchronicities in this reading. So many synchronicities. And then it couldn't get better. Another synchronicities, 10 of Pentacles and abundance. Okay, beautiful energy. I gotta read what this says for you. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. Congratulations. And if you have got here to the end of the reading, thank you for being here at the end of the reading. It takes a very special human being to come here. So thank you for being here to the end of the reading. It usually means that the whole reading is your reading. So if people kind of skip parts or they come out halfway through, it's not the same energy. If you get right to an end of the reading, let me tell you something. This is actually your whole story. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy to see this abundance and this place of where you just in control of your reality coming in for you. It makes me very happy to see so many of you guys out there changing your life, moving forward, changing your energy, and ultimately changing reality, not only for yourself, but for everything else around you as well. I'm sending my light and love to you. And don't forget as well, please do go check out my daughter's channel, which is Sacred Tarot as well up here. She's a very different reader to me, but extremely talented. She literally sees every tarot card that I've taught her, okay, completely differently, which I love as well. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.